Everybody, welcome back. I just thought I'd pop on when I'm feeling like crafting, because I have kind of lost my crafty mojo, and some days I'm just not feeling like it at all. I don't know, not sure why. I don't know why this light is flickering either. Let me just check this. Just checking the light because it's a bit flickery for some reason. Be. I'll put down here and hope it stays and doesn't flicker. Right, so what I've got here is 4 little pieces of super smooth card from Pink Frog Designs. So what it is, I've cut, so the size of the sheet is this size. So it's bigger than, so it measures, where's my ruler? Could be hard to measure it. So what I did was, anyway, I just cut it out of into 4 little 4x4 panels. Let me just measure this roughly. So it's roughly, it's roughly 15.5 inches by 8. So I cut the end off, and then I've cut 6 panels, but I only want to use 4. I just thought I would do a few wee bits of stamping onto these while I'm in the mood, because I have really lost my crafty mojo and it's quite difficult. I don't know if I've just been doing too much of the same stuff, or I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying that I'm not going to be on probably as often. I did put a wee bit in my last video in the information box about a few things, but I will, don't worry, I'll be doing my crafty collaboration with Bespoke Crafts, and I'll be doing Tag Tuesday, and I will be doing the challenge for September the 1st with Crafting Diva, Lisa from Craft. I'll be doing the sketch for that 1st of September as well. So I was looking through my Lavinia stamps the other day, having not used them for such a long time. I was actually looking for something, because I am a member of a choir. I'm a community choir in Falkirk, and where I live, and I've been looking for a particular music stamp that I used to have, because I make badges for the people that come to the choir. So anyway, couldn't find it, and I had to just draw the notes in. But I was looking through these, and I thought, you know, I haven't used these for so long, it's about time I got them out and did some stamping. So I thought that's what I'd do today. So I'm going to pick a few. I don't have a few. I did win that nice, these nice ones from the Lavinia giveaway, Herb Bob and Herb Garden Sign. I think they were the, I can't remember the name of the actual collection, but it was lots of different ones to do with the garden. So I thought if I got them out and played with them a bit, did some couple of small cards, and then see what happens, see where we go with these. So here's a nice big toadstool which I've never used, and I think I'm just going to use it today because I've never used it. It's lovely. So this one is called, what's it called? Fairy Toadstool, it's just called. So what I did think I think I'll probably just do them separately, not together. I thought I would do a wee bit of a background with this homemade stencil that I made using one of the gummy pan ovals. So I thought I would just do something on the back there with some of the, what do you call it, it's the Distress Oxides. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm just going to get, where is it? Let's get some, what's that one? Tea dye. No, I want to get saltwater taffy, but I can't see it. Must be up here somewhere. That's salty ocean. Oh dear, 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 dear. Where is it? I can't believe I can't see it, folks. Oh golly, it's way up the top there. Right, so I just want to get some saltwater taffy. And I'm just going to give this brush a bit of a rub because I think it's probably got some orange on it. I don't really want. So what I want to do is just add a wee. So I'm not taping it down. I could. I'm not going to. I'm going to hopefully have it straight enough. And it's in camera shot. And I'm just going to pop that in the middle roughly. Maybe that's not quite the middle, bring it up slightly, and I'm just going to do a little bit off. Oh, I don't think I'd quite got to the side there. Maybe I should have taped it. Right, I'll tell you what, will really hold on to the card as well, and that'll stop it. So I don't want much, I just want a wee bit of colour on the back there, like that. And maybe I will use that as well. I wasn't going to, but and I'm going to use this wee bit in the corner as well. So just holding that all down. Like that. So that's that bit. So now I want to just do a bit of a stamp, I think. Or do I want to do something else? I've got these little stamps which my son bought me from, these are from So Stream Green. So I might use them as well just to put at the very bottom of here. I am going to just add a little drop of water onto here. Onto this bit, just like that. That's fine. And I'm just going to pull it back with my cloth. There we go, that's fine. Very dirty cloth, I know, but doesn't transfer now because that's fine. So let's just do some of these. So I'm going to use my colours, I think. Well, I might just use grey actually. So I'm just doing this with Morning Mist. I'm just going to put them on here, quite nice. And one sort of there. Quite stamped quite as well at that side. Just leave it though, because I don't want to. Now I'm going to do the same, I think, with this one. So they are really quite nice blocks of stamping. Now I'm going to stamp off onto a bit of card because I don't want it to be so dark. So will just sort of be in the background. Just kind of there, like that. Okay, and then let's put that back in the box. We're going to get this lovely stamp, this toadstool one. I'm going to do some of it. I'm not going to do the whole. Oh, that's me, not the camera. Sorry, folks. So that's not going to fit, is it? Where's my big block? My other big block. Here it is. Right. Should fit onto there, sort of at a bit of an angle. Right, so we're going to put lots of ink onto that as well. And that's going to come into the middle here. In between all these now. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I like that. It's really nice, really nice. Now, let me see. I have got some smaller toadstools and things here. So I think they're called mushies. They were in the giveaway that I won last. I think it might be this year, but I can't quite remember. It could have been last year. I can't remember. I think it was this year. So I'm just going to use them on a small block somewhere, or smallish, not really small. And I'm just going to do them in the same colour. I'm just going to do kind of one there. That's fine. And one on the opposite side as well, which is pretty nice. I think that's quite nice. Let's just put that away because I don't want them to get lost. It's quite a small one. And get it back in the same bit. That's the thing, isn't it? There we go, that's that. And then for this bit at the bottom, what I want to do, I want to just put a piece of copier paper here that I'm going to just rip, because I want to use it as a sort of grounding, a way to ground your kind of everything that's on the ground. Well, everything here. So just using this, kind of doing that. And that just kind of grounds it slightly. Okay. So, and then I'll just go over that bit with the brush, take the harshness away. So I hope you like that. I think that's sweet. Now, first of all, before I do the next one, let's just get some card here. I don't know if that'll look, what that will look like round it. It's okay. So we'll just cut this, and this is going to be at 4 4¼ squared. Okay, and that should just have a tiny wee bit around the edge, which it does have, which is lovely. So we can just glue that on. Let me find the glue. So these are just going to be wee notelets that I can maybe send to friends or family just when they need it, or you know, just because type thing, because sometimes it's just nice to get a little card with something on it that somebody else has made. So I'm going to just pop one of these, I think. Let's see, there's some more stuff over here. I always do this, don't I? Let's see. I might put a black one on this time. It's the little things that make life big. Make life big, yeah. See, do what you love what you do, be authentic. Live each good day with grace and authenticity. If I can say it properly, grace and authenticity. That's it. Right, let's just cut that bit. So we're going to pop some glue on the back as well, just so it will definitely hold. So let's just see. Let's put this at the top, I think. And this wee bit can go down here. We put it just on there, I think. Hopefully that's straightish. Squint. That's better. So that's just a nice wee card to get, and I will put that onto a piece of card. Let's just see. One here. Bear with me as I get my pieces out. Yeah, I've got this one here, which I think is a 5x5 base. So yeah, that's just nice having that on there. So let's just quickly make another one as well. Let's just make another one. Okay, hope you like that one. So that's number one. Put it over there. Right, let's get another card. What are we going to do next? So we're going to pop this away because we're going to use something else. Pop those there too. So pop this one away. I will sort it after this. Hopefully, put it away. Pop that over there just now. Right, so messy bit I've got here. Right, so let's get back to the next 4x4 card base. Now, as I say, I did get lots of these ones in the giveaway, so I should probably try and use a bit of them, perhaps. There was one I saw and it was a wee frog. I can't see it now. I don't think I got it in the giveaway, but I just thought, oh, that'd be cool to use. Now I can't find him. Goodness gracious. Oh my. Nope. Can't find him. Oh, is that him? Oh, there he is. Here we go. There he is. So he's peeking up from the water. So using these oval stencil again, I thought I could just pop him in to one of the oval pieces that I'm going to do this time. So pop that on there. And I've got my stencil hiding underneath. And I'm going to use, I think, this one. Let me see. Or I might just use, I'm trying to see. Let's just use that bigger one. So I'm going to use this time a kind of greeny blue colour. So I think I'm going to use cracked pistachio, and I can get it out of my thing. That's it. One has to be straight again, so try and get it straight. So I'm using my grid underneath just to sort of get it straightish, and I'm going to pop this nearer to the middle, I think, and I need to hold on to the card below as well. Try and come in a wee bit darker on the edges, like that. There we go, so I've got that. Let's get squint to one side, will not matter though. Right, so we want to add him. Now I'm trying to think if we want to kind of do him in grey again, or if we want to do him in a darker colour. And we could actually colour him in a little bit as well. I've got Twilight, which we could use. Let's just do that. He is a funny chap, isn't he? There we go. That is so cool. I love it. I love it. Right, we need some nice little sort of toadstools and things at the side of him, I think, this time. So, and we could put in some wording as well. So they were some of the wording with the rosemary and thyme words they are, so maybe not them, but some wording might be quite nice. We've got some stars. What about some stars? Let's put on, so let's get some, we've got some, where is it? We've got some of this, that's too bright. Let's use some Modelon for this. So we're going to put some of these ferns on, fern heads, because they're quite nice. So let's just pop the fern head onto a long block, like that. And we're just going to use some distressed oxide in Modelon. And we're just going to pop that on at the side here, I think. Or should we do it further down? Let me see. I'm just trying to think now. Just had an idea. So we could pop, this is what I do when I'm playing just on my own. So I think I don't really want, but I don't want a line either, do I? Right, I'll just pop it on and that'll be fine. There we go, that's quite nice. And then we can do it again. And I can stamp off this time, just so we're doing a second generation one this time. So we can kind of put it down a bit, but just do it as a kind of second generation stamp, which is quite nice as well. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to I've turned this round that way, and I'm going to try and just sort of make those look like they're still coming off the page somehow. And then let's just do some of this with the Nocturne as well. I'll just knock that back to the second generation as well. So we'll just go kind of slightly to that side with it, which is quite nice, just having a bit of the blue in it. Right, that's fine. So the next thing we're going to do is, let me think. I was going to get some toadstools, wasn't I? So let's make a toadstool. Or I could put some of these herbs. So there's not that one. There's these herbs, which is, this is sage, which I could just kind of put round the edge of the kind of pond area that the frog's peeking out of. They are rosemary, but you do get rosemary and things round ponds. You know, you can do, depending if you plant them there, of course. So I'm going to do Mowed Lawn again. So I'm going to keep it at its first colour, first stamp there like that, and then I'm going to do a second generation stamp of it as well, and we're going to get the smaller leaf as well. So we're going to do a smaller leaf first over there, just to, oh, that wasn't so good. Why that's gone like that, never mind. I can always chop that wee bit off. Better on the okay, didn't quite work as well as I thought there, but that's okay. And let's do some more of these ferns up the opposite side. So we'll do it with the, so it's a mixture of Diversifying Clear Nocturne and Mowed Lawn Distress Oxide. That's quite nice. So let's just do the Mowed Lawn. I'm not wiping it in between because I don't think I have to. I'm going to just do a second generation here because I think that would be nicer. Yep, that's fine. And we're going to go back and do our stems on the bottom of this one, down there like I did there. So I just turn it round and pop a little bit of ink on and just added it on there. So let's just bring these back. Let's do some in the Nocturne as well, just to keep it the same kind of colours. It does stamp probably better in the Nocturne one, doesn't it? Let's do another one there. And we can do another one here, and then let's do a green one as well. Let's just take that off a bit. So it's better. And one more there, and I think that's all I'm going to do for there because I don't want to do too much more. I did talk about colouring in the frog with some what do you call it, green pen, which I could still do. Let's see. Green, different greens. So I've got these Hoo Hoo pens. So let's just see. It's quite a dark green. It's more of a kind of minty green. Let's see what else. What about this green? Let's see. That's quite a nice green. Let's try. See if we can do some colouring. I don't want to colour the. Well, I do, but I don't want it to be the actual stamping image to kind of disappear. So I'm just going over with this one. This is G284 Pale Green, if you're interested in knowing the colour. So that just kind of makes them stand out a little bit more. Now, this is a kind of slightly darker, so sort of around where these wee bits of his skin are, I'm going to put a few wee darker kind of bits as well, just to give that a wee bit of shade in there. Okay, and then I see. I think that's all I'm going to do. Wait a minute, I've got this bit here. It's going to have to come out. That's a colourless blender here because I've actually gone in and got a bit of stuff on him. So I'm quite happy with him as well, and I think I'm going to put him on to. That's quite big enough, that bit of card. Let me see, he's got another piece. Is that any better? No. We've got some nice grey card here. We could actually put it on blue because we've got some blue in. Let's put this blue on. That'll bring out the blue that we've used. So we just need to cut this to 4 1/4. So this is very thin blue silken weave. I'm not sure where I got this. I might have got this at Santiago, but I can't quite remember. I think I did when I was ordering the white stuff just to see what it was like. Yeah, I like that. I think that's cute. So let's put that together and we can put that onto another card base. Let's get another card base out. Here. I'm going to see how long we're at. 33 minutes. Maybe this 2 will be enough because I sometimes think people get a bit bored after so long. I shouldn't have done that. I should have put the other bit on first. I've not done this before, so I'm doing it now though because I have glued on the back first. And you can see I need a new trimmer because that's so fluffy at the bottom. There we go, and we can just pop him on top. That's another wee fun card. Wee card just because. It's just sometimes nice to have these in your stash so that you know if you know that anybody that needs one of these wee cards needs a bit cheering up or something, you can just send them out to them. Now, let me see. So I'll put on this tin. Let's just think about this. Let's see. I'm going to use one of these. What will I use? I'm going to put strong on it because I think that that's a good thing to send to somebody. And inside you can just write your own wee message of whatever it's going to be to that person. So I think I'm just going to pop it there on that side. Try and get it straight, Shirley. There we go, that's nice. So there's two sort of just because cards. Okay, we could do one more. Hopefully we can do one more. So let's do one more. So let's do, let's see what we can find. Now, I've got some other bits and pieces I've not used for ages. So here is this lovely stamp, which is the open dandelion. Now that is gorgeous. So let's just get the open dandelion and the bud. I've got that one and the little bud that comes with it. Put that there just now. Getting a bit of a bundle, but that's okay. I've got the bee, which I might use as well. So if I get my other piece of, right, let's take this off, pop that there just now, and we're going to put that dandelion, hopefully it'll stick. Oh, it's not sticking very well. Let's see if I can get this to put a little bit off. I wonder if putting a little bit of water actually would make it stick. Sometimes a wee spray of water actually does work, just to make it stick on. Oh, I'm bashing the camera again, so maybe not. So for this one, so we're going to turn that over because it's got something on it. For this one, we are going to do some background colour as well, I think. So we're not going to use Mossy Meadow. We're going to just have some dried marigold. And what we're going to do is we're going to get where is it? Right, we need a brush, so we've got a brush. And we are just going to do a bit of colour in the middle. I'm not going to go over anything, over or round anything. I'm just going to pop that into the middle like that. There we go. And that'll just be the sort of focal point there. And then I'm going to put this, I'm going to put, think about this. I'm going to use Morning Mist again. Where is it? Hiding here. So pop that away because we don't need that. And I'm going to hope this is going to stick onto this block. It may not, it may fall straight off. No, but we're going to put that straight in the middle. Just like that. And that's just lovely. It's a beautiful, beautiful stamp. It's so detailed and fine there. It's just gorgeous. So we're going to do that again. And we're going to just come down a little, actually go up slightly actually. I'm just going to come down, but I'm just going to go up slightly. Okay, and then we're going to do it again. And we're going to come down very slightly over here. There we go, beautiful, beautiful stamps. And then we're going to get a block for this one. Hopefully this one will stick. No, it's doing a bit of the same. So I'm just going to put a wee bit of water on the back. See if that will help it to stick. So just using the Versifying Clear Morning Mist again, just to come in between here with that one, which is just lovely. And then a wee bit higher here with that bit, like that, and a wee bit lower we'll go with this one, I think. Just do that there, and then we might be able to put one in the middle of these two actually, which would go just about there. Yes. And I don't think we could put one there actually. Let's just put another one on as well. Just kind of on there like that. There we go. Just beautiful. Even just like that. It's just gorgeous. So we need to try and pop our bee in as well. So let's just find the bee. Take the bee out, I should say, from its little place. And another block here, which is a small one. I think this should stick. I've not used that very often. I have used it, but not often. So just finding a place to sort of pop the bee just on there, which is really nice. And another kind of place too, just on there. And I think one more, 3 bees and 3 prominent kind of flowers. There we go. Now I'm going to just give these a little bit of a colour, the bees. So I'm just going to use, this is Y397 Canaria Yellow. Oh, wrong end, I want the fine end, don't want the big thick end. So we're just going to put in a little bit of colour there. I think I'm just going to leave the black area. I'm not going to go in, or the grey area, because obviously I stamped it in grey. I'm just going to add some bits to the wings now. What could I add to the wings? I've got quite a few things I could add. I don't know if this would come out as stickles, because it's got a bit of a, I cut the lid off the bit where it does. I don't want too much coming out, so I'm just going to put my fingers in it and just do it like that, because I don't want too many. I could actually use my brush, so I could put a little bit on here and then use my brush just to apply it, because it would be better, I think. Try and get a bit more on there. Gives it a wee bit of something different, and it sparkles, which is good. Everybody likes a wee bit of sparkle, don't they? I think they do anyway. Could even just put a little bit on here, just a tad on here, I think, just on there, like that. So that's excellent. And I think that's all I'm going to do on that one. So let's see if we can just get another wording that we can add. So I'm going for the black ones again, and I'm going to go, the journey is the destination. That's quite nice too, because that's always quite a good way of thinking. So I think I'll just pop that on the bottom. and then we'll be done, because I think 4 is going to take me into an hour, and it might be getting bored by now. So let's just pop this just kind of there, bottom. I think I'll make the next one on a time lapse so that you can still see I've made 4, but it's just because the time isn't the best. That's not going to work, is it? No. So let's just put another one of these onto the blue, which will work fine, I think. Just, that's pretty. So let's just put this on, and then we'll put it onto a card base, and then it'll be done. And as I say, I'll do a wee time-lapse video of the 4th card for these set of Lavinia Notelets, and you can see what I did for that. Okay. And as I say, please do bear with me. I am not ignoring you. If there's any way you can help me to get my crafty mojo back, it would be much appreciated. Really am finding it quite difficult to come on. I don't know, I'm not sure, but yeah. So let's get our last little base, and then we can finish up. And as I say, I'll put that next one on to a time lapse to music. Okay, and that is a bit ragged, but it could also add to the kind of look of the card. So thanks ever so much for coming on. I hope you've enjoyed watching this Notelets, Lavinia Notelets. 3 different ones. So we've got the froggy one, we've got the toadstool one we did first, which was just stamping, and I went and put that onto there. Oof, silly me. Which was stamping with the Lavinia toadstools and some of these so stream green stamps. Then the second one was the frog with their Lavinia stamps and all these ferns and some of the rosemary, or was it thyme? I think it was rosemary. And this last one, which was these lovely dandelions and the bees. So thanks so much for watching. Do let me know your thoughts as always, and I will be back hopefully soon. Take care. Bye for now.